Hello, hello. My name is Aleladia. Generational battles has generational patterns, and every generational pattern is backed up by generational spirit, and every generational spirit has a generational habit. The reason you are going through a particular pattern that happened to your father, that happened to your mother, it's because every generational battle has a generational pattern. Okay, agreed. And that generational pattern is backed up by generational spirit. Agreed. And that generational spirit is backed up by generational habit. I came this day to tell you to observe the habits that your father or your mother exhibited that made them to follow that same bad pattern or that same good pattern that made them fall or made them rise. Are you the one that knows that your generation from age 6 they start to smoke? They start to smoke all kinds of crazy drug. And from there, their life is no longer the same. And now, your child is 6. You know you smoked, and it's already affecting you. And God blessed you with a child. And your child is 6, and you're noticing that child wants to start picking already used cigarette from the floor. Listen, you need to radically break that pattern. You need to break that generational pattern so that the next generation can live well. Hear me and hear me well. If Esau had watched his spirit of long throat, that there's no way hunger would have killed Esau. Come on. But he could not control that habit of when he's hungry, doesn't care. He can let anything go. Some of you, the pattern of your mother, of your father is that they sell everything they have. They can buy a phone today and sell that phone and use it to buy something. They sell their land, they sell their things anyhow. They save nothing. And now you are noticing there's a spirit that is coming to you and say, go and sell that thing. Go and sell that thing. And you know that you don't really need to sell that thing to survive. But that pattern is coming towards you, that habit. You need to kill that habit before that habit kills you. Let me tell you, in as much as you are born again and you have Jesus in you, you have to make up your mind to break some patterns by yourself. Hear me and hear me well. If your pattern is that of fornication, that in your family nobody marries until they impregnate a woman and the woman has given birth to 4 children, you are not supposed to bind fornication. You are supposed to resist it. One of the sins in the Bible that was not recorded that we should bind, but instead that we should flee from it, is the sin of fornication. And you are there repeating the same habit, and it's bringing your lineage down. Hello, every generational battle has a generational pattern, and every generational pattern is backed up by generational spirits. And every generational spirit is strengthened by a generational sin or habit. The first thing that will confront you is the temptation that confronted your father. Ask questions. Mommy, what is happening to the first daughters in my family? Mommy, why is it that your sister was like this and I'm noticing that my sister is also like this? And when you are informed, if you are lucky that your parents are alive and they want to speak, you have to watch out for the habits. There is an habit, there is a temptation that must come before a wicked spirit will get into the pattern of your lineage and tie you along. There to be different. The thing that confronted your father will want to confront you. And they want to bring you under bondage, just like the spirit that brought your father under bondage. Listen and listen well. Esau lost his birthright out of lack of self-control. What is making you repeat the same pattern and you think you are going to get a different result? If your father read so hard and became a don in academics, you have to follow that pattern. Look out for patterns that are bringing you down. Settle down. See, the Bible did not tell us to pray and watch. Is somebody getting me? The Bible said you should watch and pray. Many of us are talking so much, forgetting that we have one mouth and 2 eyes. Use your eyes to watch and pray. Watch out for patterns in your family and dare to break it. If there's anyone in your house that has never built a house, Watch out for the pattern. It could be a kind of reckless life, or it's the kind of family that they borrow money to friends and friends don't pay them back and they get broke. You yourself, when you see it and someone is coming to you and they want to collect all your life savings, I remember your father made that mistake, his father made that mistake. You have to break that pattern. God will not come down and carry your toothbrush and paste and brush your teeth for you. God gave you some brain so that you can think and let him rest over some issues. My name remains Aliladia. Once has the Lord spoken, so as you should know that as is God in heaven, so are you God on earth. So you can command things to happen and you can change patterns. Are you there? I will see you on top.